up, Belize.
Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, it's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love, respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes to obey. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in.
Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize.
Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is a show by people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, it's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love, respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes, WB. And all the things that will feel happen under God blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better, we got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play a role, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's a show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is a show by people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, it's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love, respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes, WB. And all the things that will feel happen under God blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better, we got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling, WB.
morning, Belize. Welcome to the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes for today, Monday, 13th July 2026. I'm Mose. It's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. We have a new day, so we give thanks. We hope you're well, you're feeling great, your energy high, your vibes positive, and of course, as always, we hope your morning big enough, flexible enough that you could do some quality time with the people from Amandala Drive, Zinc Fence, operating on Crim Radio and on XTV. So either listen, you either watch, great, or you get us via your apps or via social media streams, simulcast coverage. We love it. We're ready. You ready? We're good. Before we get down to the main event, which is conversation, we got a bit of morning news for you. Before we do the morning news, check in with the weather and find out if the rain really stop or only bit to come, only drizzle or warm, cool. Like we find out how big the waves they want to be. We go to the people who know about that. The National Meteorological Service. We've got forecaster Derek Wadon all lined up for you.
Good morning. The weather was mainly fair and mostly dry across the country last night. Warm and relatively dry conditions will prevail for most of today, then some changes are expected tonight. The forecast for today is for sunny skies with a few cloudy spells with isolated showers or thunderstorms, with shower activity increasing slightly over the south this afternoon. Tonight, skies will become cloudy at times with a few showers and thunderstorms, mainly over the south. Winds over the open sea will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots and the seas will be moderate. Maximum temperatures today will range from 89 degrees Fahrenheit on the coast to 93 inland, except only 82 up in the mountains. The outlook is for cloudy skies with some showers and thunderstorms, mainly over central and southern areas on Tuesday, with showers decreasing somewhat Tuesday night. There is a high tide at 8:22 this morning and a low follows at 4:04 this afternoon. Another high is at 10:17 tonight and another low at 2:50 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:25 this morning and will set at 6:31 this evening. The moon sets at 11 minutes after 6 this evening and comes up again at 5:33 tomorrow morning. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in our area of interest during the next 48 hours. With that, we end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989. Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
And now morning news. Life for Belmopan residents was disrupted for a good portion of Saturday after a deluge from a passing tropical wave led to unprecedented flooding. The incessant overnight rains intensified after 6 a.m. but eased by evening time. Residents in several parts of the capital reported that the sudden floods were unlike anything they had seen in all their decades living in Belmopan. Impacted areas included Las Flores, Rivera Salvapan, San Martin, Maya Mopan, as well as surrounding villages including Cotton Tree and Roaring Creek. Mile 45 of the George Price Highway at Mount Pleasant Creek had to be closed from around 9 a.m. until after 4 p.m., effectively cutting off Belmopan from Belize City. Staff from the Ministry of Infrastructure Development were out monitoring the situation and were also working with the Ministry of Health due to localized flooding which affected areas of the Western Regional Hospital. Nonetheless, officials said the hospital remained fully operational with healthcare staff on duty, but a damage assessment was scheduled. Impactful images were shared of flooding at the western entrance to Belmopan. Flooding was also reported further along the Hummingbird Highway at mile 20. The Iguana Creek Bridge was closed for a couple of hours, beginning late afternoon with water rising about a foot above the bridge. In Valley of Peace, the Farmers Express Road was temporarily closed and the bridge connecting Buena Vista to La Gracia was washed away. In the Stand Creek District, some areas recorded between 4 and 10 inches of rainfall in a short period. Floodwaters were reported at a portion of the Coastal Plains Highway late Sunday afternoon. The flash floods caught residents by surprise, and members of the opposition blamed the City Council and Area Representative Oscar Mira for inadequate drainage maintenance. Others emphasized individual responsibility of homeowners to keep their surrounding clean of debris. The City Council on Sunday provided a WhatsApp number for residents affected by the flood to submit a flood impact report. It says this will help the Council identify affected areas, prioritize response, and strengthen future flood mitigation. The number is 638-3802 for messages only. They started by distributing cleanup supplies to affected residents. The council also reported that the mayor, Pablo Corrich, along with councillors, gathered at 5 Sunday morning to begin damage assessment and work crews continue cleanup efforts. Mira also reported visiting affected areas. The Institute of Archaeology advised Sunday that the caves at Nahochien and the ATM Archaeological Reserve remain closed due to elevated water levels. The National Emergency Management Organization has advised residents in the Belize River Valley area that floodwaters are expected to reach that area in the next 2 to 3 days. There was a fatal shooting in Santa Elena out west Friday night after 8. The victim has been identified as 33-year-old Ricky Dawson Jr., construction worker of San Leopold Street in the Santa Cruz area of the municipality. He was shot about 100 yards from his home. According to police's initial investigation, he walked outside to answer a phone call. At that time, an occupant of a black SUV fired several shots at him. The Ministry of Transport still intends to introduce regulations that will specify the types of certified helmets allowed for motorcyclists in Belize. Transport CEO Chester Williams explained that authorities have reviewed certified helmets used across the region and identified 5 models that meet the required safety standards. However, he says that before the regulations are passed, consultation will be done with stakeholders to ensure buy-in. Thereafter, a cabinet paper will be submitted to bring the standard into law.
The Bureau of Standards, along with our ministry and the Department of Transport, met and they looked at different certified helmets within the region. And they were able to come up with 5 different types of helmet that we can use in Belize to be able to ensure that our motorcycle riders are safe when they're riding the motorcycles on the highway. And with that done, the Bureau of Standard now establishes a standard for motorcycle helmets. That standard has been signed by the Minister of Agriculture, who has responsibility for the Bureau of Standards. And now what we need to do is to take it to cabinet via cabinet paper and then bring it into law. But again, the minister has said to us that he wants us to do more consultation. So we'll be doing consultations with the different bike clubs and other stakeholders to see how we can get the buy-in from them. We do understand that people tend to resist things at times, especially when they know it's going to come with a cost to them. But the thing is here is that we must sell it to them in such a way that they understand that this has been done for their benefit, for their safety. And then once that is done, then we put together a cabinet paper asking cabinet to now make this standard law. And then everybody who then rides a motorcycle on a highway will then be required to wear one of those helmets that meet the standards.
In related news, plans to introduce mandatory training for new motorcycle licenses have been put on pause. In a required public notice dated June 25th, the Social Security Board announced plans to acquire 689,655 shares in Hyde Belize Limited, valued at just under $20 million. SSB emphasized that the transaction does not involve the issuance of new shares or any additional capital injection into Hyde Belize. Instead, it is a secondary market acquisition from another investor, Atlantic Investment Management Services Limited, that holds the shares which SSB plans to purchase at $29 per share. According to the SSB, the investment is part of its ongoing management of the SSB fund, aimed at generating long-term returns while maintaining prudent portfolio management and sustainability of the fund. This latest proposed purchase follows earlier acquisitions disclosed in April, when SSB announced that it would hold approximately 1.4 million ordinary shares in Hyde believes, representing about 30% ownership. After completing a $5.7 million share purchase, or top of $35 million invested in January 2026, if the new $20 million acquisition is approved, SSB's total shareholding would rise to just over 2 million ordinary shares, further expanding its stake in the company and strengthening its position as a major investor in Belize's renewable energy sector. In April, the SSB had also signaled its intention to participate in Hyde Belize's Series 1 bond offering, valued between $42.5 million and $55 million. The bond carries a 6% interest rate and matures in 2046. The proceeds from that bond offering were to be used to buy and cancel the remaining shares held by the government, which had originally fronted the capital for the purchase of the company. That brings us to the end of the morning news. We take a small break. When we come back on the other side, the phone could start ringing. We're ready. Conversation time inside the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes.
Informative, accurate, current information. CREM's newscast. Local, regional, and international news. Weather and sports.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
The biggest football event in the world is finally here, and Smart is giving you the chance to play and win. Before every match starts, predict who will win. The more predictions you make, the more chances you have to win. Get 1 point towards your total when you guess the winning team. Predict the exact score and earn up to 4 points. The top scorer at the conclusion of the World Cup wins the grand prize of $2,500 in cash. That's not all. Players get a chance to win weekly prizes. Plus, our quarter-final winner gets a watch party package. Play directly in the Smart app for just 50 cents per entry. Prediction starts June 1st to July 18, 2026. Don't just watch the World Cup. Play along and win with Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
This is the general. Just coming again. Yeah, yeah. Just one. Just yo, yo. Hey. Take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there.
now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
All right, welcome back. This is WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We're in the house, third floor, back of the zinc fence, live on Creme Radio and on XTV. I'm Mose Hyde, hosting this morning, and it's now time to make the conversation go on. So we have a phone on the set. You get to call in the telephone number 280-5848. That is the live line for you to jump into the conversation. We want to hear from you. That's what we do here. We reason with one another. We love it. All right. Now, while you sort out your stuff and make your way to your phone for Carlene, let me just quickly jump into some what I call some preliminary things. I just want to touch base on you. That we want to just establish that. We are now counting down to next week, Friday. It's our another barbecue sale fundraising effort here at Creme Radio. And you know the deal already, right? We don't know the deal. So we don't have to give you a whole lot of info, but we're still going to give you some info. The barbecue is going to take place on Friday the 24th, right here at the compound. And you have to order up. Right? Make sure you get in your order because you don't want to be left out. You know how the barbecue go. It's something that's worth your effort. It's not just, okay, you're the help we out, support to you, so we give you any whole thing. No. That 5-star thing you get a magnificent barbecue chicken or chicken and Italian sausage combination style, $12 and $16 respectively. And we want you to get in on it. Creme, good morning, WUB.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, bro. What's going on?
Right, just so they enjoyed the beautiful morning, you know.
All right.
Give thanks to life, you know.
Mm-hmm. But you can't, you know what, end up in another category of people where interrupt me from big up the barbecue coming up on the 24th of July. I don't think you want to be that guy. And you know life about consequences, you know?
Well, people don't know the barbecue nights, you know. People know the date, you know.
No, no.
People know there's no SMG night. You get what I'm saying?
Monosodium glutamate. But listen here. We don't make assumptions, and you do understand that you do have most of the people have not tried it before, because they're not like we sell 10,000 or 20,000 plates. So most Belizeans have not. So we still have to give. This is their opportunity to get for their taste. This is for their turn, right?
They mix out. And we keep it the same price, regardless of the fact that chicken gone up.
You sure?
Chicken gone up. We have about still keep for barbecue same price.
No. I know chicken price gone up. I just say you're sure that we keep the price the same, because.
Well, you have to clear it up with me right now, because so far they don't tell me.
You don't get no memo.
Yeah, because you tell me I get it. So.
All right, no, I think the prices are still the same. It's still the same. Yeah.
Yes.
I just mess on leave it. And then also let me just squeeze in next week full coverage live right here on Creme Radio XTV, the Belize Diaspora Summit Homecoming 3.0 taking place at the Grand Resort. We'll be bringing you coverage throughout the day, panel discussions. It's festive. It's everything you want. Our brothers and sisters from out of foreign, and you and me know it's good to have good people of foreign.
That's what make the take place that Belize now. That's what it take place up. You just take place of foreign, right?
It's called the Homecoming Edition. So yes, the one we made at LA, the one we made at Miami, we'll not want to pop off the Belize. It's the Homecoming Edition. It's going to be at the Grand Resort. And yeah, but as I say, both me and you know what it is. We got good people of foreign, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. So there you go. That's next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But our coverage is going to be on the Thursday and the Friday. Boom. That's that. And then let me just, before you get off into what you're getting off into, I have to give my condolences to the family of one of Belize's most prominent music producers, who I was told passed. I don't know exactly when he passed over the weekend. I didn't even know he was ailing. Ken Doyle Simpson, Belize Artwork. Man, if you don't know, then you don't know. I would have to say that over the last 15 years, Ken Doyle has been the man behind a lot of I would say, when we think about producers, people who have been producing great music, he's like definitely top five.
Yeah, he know one of them. He like low key.
He's a low key guy, but he not like only genius guy. And
yeah,
just man, I when I got the news yesterday, I was like, I knew that he was having some physical problems over the last couple of years, but he's a fairly young guy, and wasn't expecting to hear that Ken Doyle had passed. That's a loss.
We send condolences out to your family, because I hear it last night, so kind of surprised,
Yeah, I'm surprised, and that's a loss, Belize. You might not know, that's a loss. So I can tell you right now that a lot of the huge soca hits made by TR, Ernestine, I think he did work with Blackberry. I could just go on like.
I think if I could recall, good, that guy could play any instrument.
Oh, he plays any instrument. He plays any instrument. He plays all the instruments. Like Ken Doyle is Ken Doyle is special. I just to talk about him in as kind of like, well, he's not here with us anymore, and he was not the kind of guy we wanted any. He never had to seek the light, right?
Yeah.
But he's definitely a major contributor to the Belizean music scene over the last 15 years at the very least. And I'm surprised, but then it's because of his personality. I'm not even sure that I saw any of the online news agencies mention his passing, but Ken Doyle is big, man, and definitely a loss to Belize music.
What kind of surprise to me, brother, that kind of character he play on a sheet, I'd be surprised. I mean, I really if I know an artist here at home. So.
No, TR put up a post. TR is actually the one who messaged me yesterday to tell me that he had passed, because he used to be kind of like he put together a band. I forgot what the name of the band that would do backing for a lot of the big international shows for Belizean artists. It was he was the one who was putting together that band. Again, I can tell you that I don't know how he was the first person that I know who I sat with, and he showed me like, yo, bro, I make my living online. Like, I make my living as a producer selling my beats. So he had a whole YouTube channel, and this is before people started to get active up and try to figure out how to make a dollar using these social media streams. Like he was before that. Like Ken Doyle was selling beats in the Caribbean. He's selling beats in the United States. Like
he's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy. Like he low key, because he actually figured out how to. The problem in Belize is how to monetize. It's a challenge because we are not linked in. We're not plugged into how, if we sell something, how somebody can pay. We, like everybody else, is very basic. But especially years ago, like you have to figure out how to do that. He's one of the first persons I know of where kind of tell me about Pioneer. He was a forward thinking cat, and I really am sad that we've lost Ken Doyle. Definitely a loss, and it's the way he wanted it. He was not looking for the light. Wasn't looking. Ken Doyle looked for business. Ken Doyle about the business. Ken Doyle is not about the hype, the fame, the likes. Ken Doyle is a businessman. And he you know, like creative people, they have this stereotype, this reputation as being you know, I said, not being able to manage themselves and take care of the bottom line of dollars. And so Kendall never have that problem there. Kendall, I mean, his own manager, his own agent, and his own financial advisor. He get the game done. And I think there's so much knowledge. Like he actually like teach me stuff about like how you work with the algorithms with YouTube, and like, yo, he is the first cat that put me on to the game like that. Because he got one, he has a little nerd to him, right? A bright little guy, and yo, that's a loss, man. That's a loss.
He's a brilliant guy.
Yeah. I just want to give like, unfortunately, this is a classic case of giving a man his flowers after he passed. But he never really cared about no flowers. I got to tell you, he don't want your praise. He's like, yo, what are the business? What are the business? Like, yo, what are the business? I really respected that about.
That comes with a lot of respect, Mose.
Yeah, man, full respect to that. It was about the business. I know that Belizean artists are a lot of the Belizean artists are. They know where they talk about. They know the guy. They know the pong where he put out. They know the work he put in. So they know that a full salute. They know that full respect for God to Kendall Simpson, producer of Belizean music. I believe his brand was Belizean Artwork, like and a number of songs that you are very familiar with. That's the guy. That's the guy behind the song. Like if you can think about Junimar, and nowadays, of course, it's Perf. You got other people where they do it, but Kendall is right up there. Kendall is right up there, man. You know.
With that, I want to plug into August 8th. Guys, Super G.
Oh yeah.
Birthday.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be
delayed, but not.
Another one for the book. Historically, it's another one for the book. It's Super G we're talking about, who put in years of work here and abroad, and give up big love for the people. One time when Super G impressed me, I never knew Super G bilingual, and I never knew Super G because I speak Spanish. And when I see Super G,
but he's not bilingual. He is multilingual. He speaks. He speaks Garifuna. He speaks English. He speaks Spanish.
Then I say, boy, Super G different.
Yeah, you know that he spent a number of years. I would say his high school years and a little before that in Corozal. So he came into his teenage years up into his young manhood in Corozal before he went back to Danwira.
Okay, and I think in our trade. He got trade to. I've been follow up on it, you know. I think he got another carpentry.
No, the man make your own couch, make your own bed, make your own cabinets, make your own. Yeah, the man said he loved that. So when Super G go and do a concert and do performances, he invest in he woodworking tools. The man got all of the woodworking tools there.
All right.
Yeah, man, the man gonna coach where he build a stereo, you know.
I think I did that by YouTube.
Why Super G? I don't know nothing to play with. But you know, it's like just to make people know that it's August the 8th, and you know you see how things work out. That if the concert that may Saturday night, then we may get watered out. So
yeah. And then I believe in every push back for the day. I always believe in that. Friday. This Friday is coming Friday. I hope I got it right. This coming Friday, I think the summer camp right here at our parish hall is a collaboration between SCA and international summer camp. I don't remember the name, but they always come. But the people from Lake Hyde, every year they do it. They put about a year and then they have some robots, you know. that they were displaying that the summer camp, so the kids they get a chance to see these technology, these robots perform and the whole nine, you know? So just plug that in. Anyway, have a good day, parents. I know some of you guys know school are going to be opening up real soon. So please from now take on the time and get on the kids stuff that they need. And I'm happy to announce more that I will try to do what do you call it, back to school, trimming drive, barbering drive, and also school supplies. That's in the making for me, that for giving back to my community, you know?
Okay.
Because I know the minister do, I know there's a lot of program in the community where a lot of people do it, but I will try to jump on board with that as well and do my thing, you know?
Right.
So I look out for XTV and get rid of this. Jump on board.
Oh man, you're looking for...
I also like a surprise to you. So you're like, what? That's a surprise.
Well,
you don't like surprises.
You love the spotlight indeed. Yeah. So anyway, what are your main course this morning? Your main course, what are the then are the appetizer, what are the main course?
But to be real, there's a lot of things going on right now, honestly. That I can't stick on one topic, but one thing will get my attention, and I want you correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
The guy from the union, the dark guy, I can't remember my name. I don't remember my name.
The dark
I saw him the other day on the news, the talk, in the protest. What's the guy name, man? The popular guy.
Oh, you must be speaking about Dean Flowers, I imagine.
Yes, the popular guy. I call him the popular guy.
Okay.
Most correct me if I'm wrong, but as a union, a strong union body like that could stand firm on their own. Can a union participate in political rallies? I'm not sure, so I asked. Because I mean, for the people.
No,
I want to for the people, you march strong in solidarity with the people, not on the left or not on the right. Just correct me if I'm wrong, please.
No. I think absolutely a union has a right to say they want to join in our protests against certain causes. That's the right they have. I don't know that the unions decided that they would have participated. I believe it was done as an individual at an individual kind of capacity, which he has a right to do. And as far as I understand it, the protest was promoted by the opposition party and the leader of the opposition as being a protest for Belizeans rather than saying that it was a protest for her party or for the party. So there was an invitation given to the unions, and in the past the unions have had protests that political parties and members of political parties have attended, and there have been times when in the past, again, when protest involves both mass parties and as well labor movement, there are no rules against it. There's nothing that has been broken. I think I don't see any problem with that. The reason why I ask your brother, because then people like me with them on the outside, they watch what they want inside. It bring question to my mind. So I say when I do give a break, I will ask, find out if such thing is possible, because I don't know, I find union leaders. I don't know, I find a union because I've seen a lot of union leaders come and go. I see a lot of union leaders turn whistleblowers, come and go. It's like every union leader I personally sitting in this country have an objective. Yeah, but I think and the proof is there. I think it's important, like if to make a distinction, right? If there is a political event, a political rally for campaign and that type of thing, and even in I think to some extent maybe the unions, they have to rethink because it's par for the course in countries like Americas, for example. major union movements give endorsements to political parties, give endorsement to presidential candidates based on what their platform represent for the workers. So they will say, listen, this particular candidate, this particular party is pro-labor, the policies and the platforms that they are promising, we rate these and we are going to support this person. That's the right that they have to do, and there's nothing unethical about that. I think what is important is that, in my view at least, that people understand, hey, right now in Belize we are not like that, and if you are going to take up a position, you have a responsibility to make sure that it is reflective of what your membership believes. So if you are going to be representing that membership has to be okay with what you're doing. Otherwise, you can say, listen, I am not here in the capacity as somebody who is leader of the union. I'm here in my capacity as a citizen. And you have to be clear with that. But for me, I think it's really, if it is that there was a convention and it was an actual party event, and he's there, or somebody that's representing a union goes there in that capacity, again, I still think that's perfectly fair if the membership says that's where they stand. And you have to understand that within all these union and their membership, they have the full cross-section of the society, including all the political parties. So that is, you have to have respect for the membership that you're representing, and to ensure that if you're going to do that, that has been blessed by your people. That's what I think.
All right. Well, at least you broke it down to me, because it may kind of confusing to me, because once I see the union, we have to participate in the opposition rally, then I see them participate in the party power rally. So that is why I asked that.
Yeah, from my understanding, there was an invitation given out to the umbrella body for labor, and they did not. There was no attempt for them to mobilize themselves. I think previously there was the protest out at the Social Security Board and at BTL as it relates to the smart acquisition matter, and there were and both the Trade Union Congress as well as the opposition party were on the ground in those protests. I think in one instant they might have been on the opposite side of the street, but at the end of the day they were there in the protest nonetheless. So it's important, if we have a national issue, to understand that we are able to say, listen, on this matter, on this principle, I can stand beside anybody who is opposed to this. We're opposed to this, then that's the common ground that we stand on. I don't see anything like that.
Because my thing that is more is, I don't have a problem with the union leader when they speak, but I have a problem with when they address yourself to the public, and some of the topics and some of the issue seems to be so deep politically that it misses some of the key points and important things where they affect the country, where I think the union should address. Most of the time that they will watch, I don't know if for some reason maybe I'm different, but I respect our union leader will step up to the podium and speak from your heart.
Yeah, I think there were obligations to speak in a manner that reflects what your membership believes, and so you have to make sure that you're always aligned with where your membership, and if your membership unanimously says that they're okay with you speaking, they want you to express certain things, they want to protest, then as the person who has been chosen to be an executive of that union, then you have to be aligned with where they are. That's the way it works.
Because one thing I can't take more, I can't take one group, I know a union way, they go after one issue over and over. Basically, when they just have to stand up for themselves, That's how it work. But I say if I go to the table one time, Mose, and you don't work out for what we agreed to, then we're going to the table again until you make up a mind that we're going to agree on one issue, you know?
Yeah.
So every time I see a union over and over and over, let's go to the table, then one union to me will confuse me when they talk and they say, no, what happened, and boom, boom, boom. Man, by the end of the day, we don't know what happened. We see this ball game over and over and over.
Bro, it's unavoidable, especially in a small society, but I think in any society.
Okay.
If you everything you do has an impact and has an effect. So if I get up and I come on my show and I speak against certain thing that the government has done, whether I wanted it to be the case or not, the fact would be that aligns me with exactly where people in their position are in the views that they have that are negative to something that the government has done. And it's not just confined to political parties. You come to an opinion on a thing very often without it being what was intended. You are sharing maybe a common ground with somebody that you maybe never thought that you would have common ground with. It's like, whoa, that person also got a problem with that. Might not even be friends with them. That's just the way it works. And common ground is very important. A common ground, understanding that we can always have common ground and stand as a collective opposed to certain things. Like, I would imagine if we were to do a poll today, Rick, about do a poll. Belizeans, do you approve or you don't approve of what has happened with the split payment scandal that has struck the Bisenio administration? You would find that people from different ethnicities, people different religion, you will find people from different political parties, you will find people across a wide cross section who have that common view that is something that they oppose and that they condemn and that they stand against. And ultimately, that's the way it should be. That we have to be able to stand collectively on common ground, even though we have areas where we are different. We have to have things where we say, but you know, when it comes to that, me, Brick, and anybody else will stand and push back against that, condemn that, and say we don't want that in our society. We don't want that kind of governance. We don't want that type of... that's not what we want for our beliefs. That's the way it should be. And that's, you know, you can... I don't see any problem with it. I got a problem if you... Listen, if you have a right to say, yo, I want... problem I have is if you are serving in our undercover way the agenda of a party under the cover of an next organization, that to my mind is foul, right? No, that's where I would draw a line. But if you are in the course of defending the interests of your membership and what they stand for and what they stand against, there will always come a time when you will stand next to people who would represent another organization, but it just so happens you have common ground at that moment. Listen, the fact of the matter is that all opposition parties, all parties who have been in opposition stand against corruption. When parties are in opposition, they have a clarity when it comes to the issue. They can see clearly, and most of the things they say sound really good. The problem we have is not when parties are in opposition. The problems that we have had that when parties are in power. But the things that are stated by parties in opposition sound just like what most of us would want to advocate for and what we believe in: transparency, accountability, let's do the right thing, the condemnation of things which are bad. So naturally, of course, there's going to be a similarity between our rhetoric and what we are standing up for and the things we want to stand against, because that's just the way it is. What we want to achieve is that when parties in opposition become parties in power, we would want to see their conduct be consistent with the things that they were saying when they were in opposition. So that's the kind of equation that I'm looking at, bro. It's like for me, I feel that an opportunity for us as a people from go up on the record and stand up and make it be known that we're not into certain things. Like sorry, typing up every day on social media and they put out comment after comment after comment on social media. I am sorry is not an act of resistance. It's not an act of challenging the status quo. It is not going to impact anything. I'm sorry. It's not that it's terrible. It's good. You put your message. Your people know where you stand. That has a value. But if that's all we're going to do, if all you want ever do that just type something on Facebook or do a reel for TikTok, well, the system is okay with that. The system is okay with that. But if 5,000, 10,000 people walk the streets of Belize and present themselves as an active set that will not support, endorse, or just allow something to die, no, that is activism. That is powerful. If you are not able to lift off your stance, off of the screen, onto the streets, then we are easily kept in check. We are easily defeated. So, movement of the people, bro, standing up, getting out there, these are essential components. And people will always say, where is this? I know you're that one. How that group? And then you turn around and you ask them, have you ever gone out, stood up? Have you ever hit the ground? Have you ever challenged? If you have never done that, how do you question where is somebody? The first person you have to ask that, where are you? Then we could look around and say, okay, I'm here, so where are the others? Where is Brick? Where is Mose? Where is this organization? Where is the church? Where is civil society and all of that? All the other parts that you want to stand up on your behalf. Let the standing begin with you. Then we start move from there. Right? That's how I see it. So standing up is not a problem. Getting out there and challenging the system is not a problem, bro.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, your 2 cents. All right, bro. Respect. It's 7:32 on this Monday morning. We're going to go to 2 Cents Cam, take our first break of the morning. 2 Cents Cam is sponsored by 4 Point Security.
You're watching WB and this is XTV. Big respect to our sponsors, 4 Point Security. The Welcome Resource Center anniversary. Let's go find out the people in 2 cents.
The Welcome Resource Center, corner Vernon and Taboo Street, is a center for the homeless, for the mentally ill, and for anyone that needs a helping hand in life, just to become where they want to be and just have a better future for themselves. And we help out with that, providing clothes, food, and even activities to help up with it.
Tell me how this collaboration has come about.
Alright, today we are celebrating our the center opened in 2013. So we are celebrating our 13 years of celebration. So we decided to invite everybody that has to do with mental health, homeless people, whatever service that is given by there outside, what we do here, and they share with us what they do in their district area that they're from. The district we have members that from the mental health. We have members from the different organizations that is
So question, how do you guys come about with the cabaret?
Cayetano, she called us asking if we could come to the Welcome Resource Center.
Yeah, what makes you guys decide to cabaret?
Oh, we were invited initially, and so we came here. We are also here under the committee of ATIPS, promoting human trafficking. Here in our exhibit, we are going to share with the community exactly what it is, what are some of the
my 2 cents. Martin, okay, I'm Mr. and I work with the mental health department. We got, we provide services like counseling, psychiatric evaluation, medication, bath, and everything for our patient if needed.
Every great job starts at Brothers Habet with the best supplies and the right support, including free delivery on site, so you can focus on the job. Brothers Habet, working with contractors since 1983.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lost a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
El evento de fútbol más grande del mundo por fin llegó y Smart te invita a vivir toda la emoción del mundial. Antes de que empiece cada partido, predice quién se lleva la victoria. Entre más predicciones hagas, más oportunidades acumulas. Suma un punto cuando le aciertes al equipo ganador y si le atinas al marcador exacto, obtienes hasta 4 puntos. La persona con más puntos al terminar el mundial se lleva $2,500 en efectivo. Y eso no es todo. También habrá premios semanales durante toda la competencia. Además, el líder de los cuartos de final se lleva un paquete completo para armar su Watch Party. Participa directamente desde la app de Smart por solo 50 centavos por participación. Las predicciones estarán disponibles del 1 de junio al 18 de julio del 2026. No solo veas el mundial, vívelo con Smart. Smart, bring people together.
Today will be the inauguration of the backup water system. This will be able to assist the Pomona Water Board to expand, and if they get breakdown with the current system, this can also be a backup. There are times when, especially in the dry season, when the current system might run low or might run dry, and that by itself creates a problem to fetch water. So we are hopeful that if this is not used as much right now, when the other system runs low, this will kick in.
We must ensure that people have access to clean, safe, potable water, just like everybody else across this country. What you see here today is an investment of over $160,000. It includes all the pipes that you see here. We also have other accessories. We have a backup generator. We have the solar system. And we also have a booster pump.
The most difficult part that hinders development is the access of water. We have reduced significantly the amount of people that were deprived from accessing a basic need such as water.
I am elated, very happy to be here, receiving the system. I think everybody would be very happy. very happy.
When we call it, we have no water, no nothing. That was an empty spot, but it's home now. They have a pipe right out there, so it's still okay, just that we had to reach up to get water. I cannot wait to have it reach to our door.
Belize is growing, and as our nation grows, so does the demand for electricity and new energy solutions. More homes, more businesses, more opportunities. BEL continues to strengthen the system that supports this growth, reinforcing infrastructure and solidifying capacity, preparing for what's ahead, ensuring reliable service for homes, for businesses, and for communities across Belize. Keeping the lights on every single day. Belize Electricity Limited, prepared for growth, prepared for Belize.
Catu's Trucking is the one place that can handle all your concrete mix needs. 50-pound sandbags, white sand, sand and gravel, river sand, black dirt, clay and landfill, washed white sand, concrete mix and limestone. We also do land clearing, road construction, and excavation. For all your building and home projects, visit us at mile 14 on the Philip Golson Highway. Call or WhatsApp at 673-1118, 671-9199, or 661-5863. We're open Mondays to Saturdays. Our prices are so good you can't get a better deal anywhere. Catu's Trucking, where we do things right.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
You're up against some tough challenges. But not all heavy-duty lubricants can handle the pressure. Until now. Introducing Ridgeline Lubricants. A homegrown solution engineered right here to solve the hurdles you face every day. Backed by experts who understand the ups and downs of where you're operating and what's at stake. Specially formulated to protect your equipment so you can push past grueling hours, heavy loads, and harsh conditions to reach for greater productivity. Ridgeline Lubricants. Long live your equipment.
And I'm
One second.
National Garifuna Council.
1 second, my sister. Is my mic working? Sorry about that, sister. Good morning again. Welcome back. Yes, my sister.
We've been asking good morning, Mose, Brother Mose. It's been a while.
Absolutely.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning, and I wanted to speak with you and your audience about this peaceful protest that the National Garifuna Council is organizing for tomorrow. I would think that you're aware, and if you're not, our people have been facing some serious challenges in San Juan, Tela, Honduras. And as you know, Garinago, we're one people, right? When we were exiled to Honduras. And it is from there that we migrated and established communities in Belize, in Guatemala, in Nicaragua, and throughout the coast of Honduras. And similar to what we face here in Belize, because our people are a coastal people, we have been the ones that have occupied the coast. And now people today want the coast. They want it for tourism. In the past, it was no man's land. It was not an area that they valued. But now they see the value in it because of our stewardship of the coast. And so our people continuously face persecution. They're being evicted. When you see the videos online, you see the very strong, intimidating military presence. You have people being arrested. So we are taking a stance here in Belize because we are one people and we want our government to speak on our behalf. We want the ambassador of Honduras to Belize to speak on our behalf, to relate to their government that we are in support of our people, and this cannot continue to be the case. They must respect the rights of their people. And so the National Garifuna Council is organizing a peaceful protest tomorrow in front of the Embassy of Honduras to Belize because we want to relay our sentiments of concern for our brothers and sisters in San Juan, Tela, Honduras. And we're asking all our people to come out and support this cause. This was done before in 1999 by the National Garifuna Council, and we're here doing it again because of the same situation that continues to prevail in Honduras in regard to our people's land along the coast of Honduras. And so we're asking our allies, everybody who can come to be a part of this demonstration. It's going to be peaceful, but we're making the point as a united people that we cannot stand by and watch our brothers and sisters being violated, that their rights are being disregarded by the state. We cannot stand by and watch that. So we are calling on all our brothers and sisters, everybody, to come out and be a part of this peaceful protest that we are staging tomorrow in the city.
All right, Sister Fasina, couple of questions. One, well, not really a question. If you could just put a bit more flesh on it. I mean, I am aware of a little bit of it. That the military, the Honduran military, has actually gone into these communities, the Garifuna communities, and are actually taking them out.
Yes.
Is there so this is essentially a government policy? No, it's not like this is not a developer. If the military is doing this, then this is government policy, no?
It's the state. It's the state against the people.
Right.
And
this community,
the Garinago have not advocated already. They had already gotten a ruling in their favor regarding their ancestral rights. So this is a disregard of that ruling. And it is important for us to assert that the government needs to respect these rulings, right? Because Garinago are indigenous people, and we already fought for respect for our occupants of those spaces.
Now, the protest is going to be tomorrow. At what time? Where are you gathering? Is it a march? Or could you just put a little bit of flesh on that for me, please?
Our plan is to gather at the Marion Jones Stadium because that is in close proximity to the embassy, and then we proceed to the embassy and we will be delivering a letter to the ambassador as well, right? Like I said, it's a peaceful protest because we do stand against what is being done to our people in Honduras, and we want to show solidarity. So that's the plan. Tomorrow we are gathering at Marion Jones Stadium, and then we are proceeding to the embassy.
Has the NGC made formal contact and presented a formal request of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to go on the record with this matter?
This is one of the things we are doing today, actually, because we sent out a press release last week, and then we are now working on the protest, but we're also engaging with the government because government speak to government, right? So we are engaging with the government to speak on our behalf to the Honduran government, but we also know that there is an embassy. We have diplomatic relations with Honduras, and so we are also sharing our sentiments with the ambassador so that she can relay it to her government.
Do you have any guidance as far as for people to become more familiar with the current state of affairs in that community? Is there a particular news site or Facebook page where the information is available? And I'm speaking not just if you're a Garifuna, but obviously if you're a Garifuna, for you to be conscious of what your Garifuna brothers and sisters are dealing with on the ground presently.
There is an infographic that we are circulating that provides a synopsis of our historical experience with that particular community, because many Garinagu also went there to work with the United Fruit Company in Honduras, and it was in San Juan. That was one of the communities that they resided also. And then we have, in terms of Pablo Lambe Foundation, they have an excellent write-up that speaks specifically to him and his ancestor, because his father was actually one of those that perished in the massacre of 1937. There was a massacre already moved of Garinagu in Honduras, in that exact same community, in San Juan, Honduras. So it's like history repeating itself. And so, yes, we are circulating that information. I will share it with you and the link as well. And these will be also available on our NGC Facebook page.
All right. Is there any, let me ask, is this the first time, or has the military always been used to bring this kind of aggression to the community?
Consistently. There have been disappearances, arrests. It has been an aggressive attack on our people in Honduras multiple times, right? And even though the matter has been taken to court in terms of fighting for, led by Ms. Miranda, for fighting for our land rights, it has been always with the threat of this kind of retaliation from the state. And that is why we're calling on international attention to this matter, because all governments have obligation to protect and respect the rights of their citizens. And we want to remind the Honduran government of that as well, their obligation as well.
Is there any provision being made for transportation, in particular, since we know that some of the more significant and more populated Garifuna communities are in the south? Is there any way that those communities, people in those communities will be able to come up tomorrow for the protest?
Yes, we are organizing for a bus from Dangriga as well as Georgetown, St. Bite and Hopkins. We are collaborating with the leaders, the executive members at those branches of the National Garifuna Council to coordinate a bus coming from Georgetown, St. Bite, Hopkins, as well as from Dangriga. So we are coordinating among our executives at the branch level to get our members to come into Belize City, but we're appealing. There's an extensive Garifuna population in Belize City, including Honduranians, and we are calling on them to come out and be a part of this movement as well.
Okay. Is there any representative that will be available that will be speaking directly because of being from those communities or that community in particular, or that is not? This is just going to be Garifunians here in Belize, no?
Yes, it's because we are also in our press release, like we shared, we are supporting and in solidarity with Ofrane from Honduras, which is one of the organizations for Garifuna people in Honduras. We are showing our solidarity with them. And so that's why we are taking action here as National Garifuna Council, and we want them to know that we support their actions as well, because we want to see to it that the rights of our people are respected and regarded, and they are not going through this alone. I know that there's also mobilization in the diaspora. In the United States, we have Garinago there as well, and they are also taking actions to bring attention to this matter, because we want it to be resolved.
Ofane, they've been here before. They've been on the show, in fact. So I know that they've organized. It's very likely that they have a Facebook page at the very least, right?
Yes, they do. And a lot of what we know is coming from our people in Honduras. They're sharing their lives. They're sharing what has been happening. We can see the videos, the images of the military presence there. And that's the advantage now of being on social media, the advantage of modern technology, because now we can see the thing happening as it is unfolding.
Okay. Well, Sister Efasina, I want to thank you for joining in, giving us a call this morning and putting out that invitation. So just as a kind of a recap, there is a protest being organized by the National Garifuna Council tomorrow in Belize City, right? Could you just recap the details of the protest?
Yes, we're calling on all of our people, Garinago, non-Garinago, our supporters, our allies, to join us in this peaceful protest to raise our concern and make our presence felt in relation to the plight of our people in San Juan, Honduras. And we are going to be gathering at Marion Jones Stadium at 8 tomorrow morning in Belize City. And then we will proceed to the embassy, the Honduran embassy, which is on St. John Street in the Kings Park area of Belize City. So we ask our allies, this is a peaceful protest. It is for us to show our solidarity with Ofrane, with all the Garifuna organizations and communities in Honduras that are currently facing this plight, where the state is removing our people from lands that we have traditionally occupied since the 1700s, right? So we ask for all of us to stand up strong and be in support, because if we stand aside and watch any of our brothers and sisters being violated, then we then give authority for ourselves to be violated as well. So unity is our strength. Most Salaoma Garinago.
All right, thank you very much, sister.
Much thanks to you, Mose. Much thanks.
All right, it's a minute after 8 o'clock. This is the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We're going to take a quick break and come back.
It is a distinct honor to be here in Belize for the launch of the Caribbean Development Bank's Basic Needs Trust Fund 11th program, BNTF 11. For more than 4 decades, BNTF has stood as one of the bank's most visible and impactful instruments for community-based poverty reduction. Here in Belize, the legacy is clear. Over the past 25 years, BNTF has completed 79 sub-projects in vulnerable communities at an estimated cost of $23.79 million United States dollars. Through BNTF 11, we have begun a new cycle of investments. This investment of more than $5.2 million United States dollars represents far more than approved financing. It represents a renewed commitment.
BNTF has supported transformative investments in education, water and sanitation, community infrastructure, livelihoods, and social development. Through BNTF 11, we have an opportunity to build on that legacy by ensuring that our investments respond directly to the needs of our people, particularly the most vulnerable among us.
The new school building has made a huge difference for me and my classmates. The improvement to our school have made our learning environment cleaner, safer, and more comfortable. Thank you to the Caribbean Development Bank, with the Social Investment Fund, the government, and everyone else who helped.
No one must be left behind. Not that child attending school in rural Toledo, not the farmer in Orange Rock, not the family in Corozal, not the communities that continue to face challenges accessing basic services.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
So, do you think we got a deal?
No one should be up at this time. If you're still up, it's not you. It's your mattress. Because the right mattress changes everything. Sherwood Bedding Luxury Resort Pillow Top Mattress. Sleep better, wake better. Available at Design Depot. All in one place.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lost a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together. Have a vision? We've got what you need. From idea to install, Brothers Habet. All your building needs under one roof.
This is the general. They just coming again. Yeah, yeah. They just won. They just yo yo. Hey, take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there. Right there, you're doing fine right there. You blow my mind right there. Take it low, 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 take it low. Hey, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah. Hey, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah.
It all seems cool. Hanging on the street. No school to keep you back. No 8-to-5 job to hold you down. No responsibilities. Running things in your neighborhood. Guns, drugs, fame. Even the media calls your name like you're a big deal. Until you're lying on the street, dead. Your mother crying. Kids left without a father. 'Cause make no mistake, that's where you'll end up. Today, tomorrow, a year from now, 5 years from now. In Belize, when you choose to join a gang, there are only two things in your future. A hole in Lord Ridge, or a cell at Kobe. Gang life is no life. Choose to live free and live right. A message from the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Violence Prevention and Enforcement Unit.
The biggest football event in the world is finally here, and Smart is giving you the chance to play and win. Before every match starts, predict who will win. The more predictions you make, the more chances you have to win. Get 1 point towards your total when you guess the winning team. Predict the exact score and earn up to 4 points. The top scorer at the conclusion of the World Cup wins the grand prize of $2,500 in cash. That's not all. Players get a chance to win weekly prizes. Plus, our quarter-final winner gets a watch party package. Play directly in the Smart app for just 50 cents per entry. Prediction starts June 1st to July 18, 2026. Don't just watch the World Cup. Play along and win with Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
14 minutes after 8 o'clock, welcome back to the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Mose Hyde hosting on this morning, Monday morning, the 13th of July, 2026. Your telephone number is 280-5848. That's the direct line for you to participate in the conversation. And in case you're just joining us, we opened this morning by expressing our condolences to the family of Kendall Simpson, who we've been told passed over the weekend, I believe. For some of you, that's not a household name. For people in the Belizean music fraternity, Belizean music and Belizean artist fraternity, Kendall Simpson was well known. He was a super producer, produced tracks for a lot of the songs that you're familiar with that have been made by Belizean artists over the last 15 or more years. He had his own label, Belize Artwork, and I'm very conscious of what a loss it is that Brother Ken Doyle has transitioned. Send out our condolences to his family, and did not expect to get a message like that yesterday evening. And also to all the artists that he has worked with, we know that this is a loss for you guys, and we know that this will certainly be very much a very sad time for you. It's just an outstanding Belizean creative, a producer, and an entrepreneur. He was very business oriented in the way he approached what he made and his art, and had a very clear sense of his value, and it was about getting it done. Very, very bright guy, and very gifted, could play a lot of instruments. That's his gift. Definitely a loss there for us. Ken Doyle Simpson. So we spoke on that earlier. Of course, we spent some time talking earlier about the ongoing scandal in the Bisenio administration, in particular at this moment in the Ministry of Defense, and the scandalous use of public funds to choose selected entities that are family, that are connected. And now the whole question comes out last week, where we have somebody from within an ex-BDF whistleblowing and saying about the conditions that exist for the soldiers of the BDF. And this is exactly what makes this particularly just unacceptable, unpardonable, that you know that what it takes for somebody to choose that life, to be a soldier. And we don't have a military of, we don't got some huge military. We're a small country, and we're a military that we have a country that has very serious issues. We have a territorial threat. We have trans-boundary issues, narco-trafficking. We have trans-boundary exploitation of our natural resources. So our BDF army is not big, but they are an important resource to us, and their well-being should be of the highest priority. And so when we put all of this together, from last week in our commentary, we were saying we cannot ignore the impact that this has on the ground. And I believe it was retired Major Jones, Lord Jones, who referenced the impact on the ground and the demoralizing impact that all that is emerging is having. And so undoubtedly, we find ourselves in yet another mess. We find ourselves in yet another scandal, corruption. I don't know how many of these we have gone through, but we keep going through them. And what occurred to me is, it's like we cannot just express disgust. We cannot just express condemnation. Like that's instinctive. That's to be expected. Like it's easy for us either to utter words of condemnation or to type something online or whatever it is we do. But we have a call. Krem, good morning.
Good morning, Brother Mose.
Good morning, sir.
Brother Mose, I applaud the sister. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct. Efahimi?
Efasina.
Efasina. If you go back last week or week before last, when Sister Yaya was on, I called in regards to the conflict with our brothers and sisters in Honduras. Now it go way back. And during that call that I made to Krem, I called on the government of Belize to make a pronunciation in regards to what is happening over there. There was a president, Brother Mose, called Carrillas Andino in Honduras back in should have been about the 30s or 40s. In that same place of San Juan, a massacre was carried out on our Garifuna brothers and sisters there, sanctioned by the state of Honduras. And up until today, there have been no remorse, there have been no asking of forgiveness by the state of Honduras for the massacre that happened to our brothers and sisters over there. And today, 2026, it's being repeated again. Yes, military personnel from both the Honduras Army and the police have been raiding and arresting a lot of the brothers from Ofrane in particular, and also Cabo, which have for many decades been very vocal in the plight of our brothers and sisters in Honduras and throughout the Caribbean and Central America. It's very sad, Brother Mose. What is really happening is, as the sister made mention, most of the people over there, our brothers and sisters, is living around the coast of Honduras and on the Bay Islands. And these places have become very lucrative now for the rich and famous. Just yesterday, there was a group that came down from the interior of Honduras, Tegucigalpa namely, with some Americans with weapons into the black community of San Juan, sort of like on an intimidating process to just drive the brothers off the beach. But the brothers stood their grounds. They stood their grounds and they say, no, we ain't moving. They came with weapons and the threat was live because they recorded them. And the brothers say, no, and I have to do what I have to do, but we ain't going nowhere. Now, all of that is said to show you and the world, Brother Mose, the suffering of our people in Central America, Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua. It's the same thing. Matter of fact, it's so worse in El Salvador that you could count black people in El Salvador, maybe one or two, and just passing through. That is the level of racism in Central America that is happening to our people. Those beaches, those coastal areas is very rich in marine products, very rich in agricultural lands and whatnot, and that is what they want. So by brute force, the state of Honduras is collaborating with these people to drive the Garifuna people off the land. The Bay Islands, they did it. Bay Islands was primarily Garifuna and Creole, and they took away primarily 80% of the land from the inhabitants of the Bay Islanders, to the point whereby today they have migrated all over the world, and there have been a silence. So I made mention that we should speak out. UBAD have always been speaking out. Enough respect to UBAD. And I'm calling now, since the Garifuna Council, the National Garifuna Council, is taking a stand tomorrow, I'm calling on the Creole Council also to lend a helping hand, lend a voice to the plight of our brothers and sisters in Honduras, because we are all the same. We are all one people. And it is very sad, Brother Mose. It is very sad. Back in the day, there was no technology like what we have today. So Carias, he really haven't gotten away with, because he will be judged. What's the name of that scientific word? Posthumous. He will be judged for that massacre that was carried out on our people back in the, I think it would have been the 30s or 40s. Huh?
Posthumously.
Aha, exactly. And they will have to reward our people, because it was children, it was women.
It's definitely refreshing, and it's definitely something that has to be respected and saluted, that the NGC is taking a very proactive step. Like I was kind of talking about our protesting here on other matters, that it is not sufficient to just utter words of complaints. It's not sufficient to just go on social media and put a post to create a TikTok reel. It's not to say that those are not things of value. It's just, it's not enough. You have to be prepared to stand. You have to be prepared to be a collective, to bring pressure to bear, to create the kind of movement on things and changes, and to push back on things that we deem to be hostile, to be unpleasant, to be things that we condemn. We can verbally condemn a thing, but that doesn't change a thing. We have to get up, and we have to stand, and we have to push back, and we have to be. The accountability starts with self, and then we push it forward. So it is definitely, I feel, a refreshing thing that the NGC is not just putting out a press release, but they're going to be on the ground, and they're engaging the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That speaks something. If I am a Garifuna living in Honduras, in San Juan, where this hostility and this aggression is taking place, it gives me inspiration to see that visual form of solidarity. And I do agree that standing up should not just be confined to someone of Garifuna ethnicity, but really and truly we should have this consciousness that, we are, as you have described it, that we are one people. So give thanks for that.
Respect, Brother Mose. I concur with you. And I have to say, as Odinga Lumumba always used to say, no bend, no turn. This freight train is moving forward, Brother Mose, and we ain't going to give it up, man. We're going to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing.
Straightforward, no bend, no curve. Give thanks, brother.
No bend, no curve. Yes, I am. Bless up, Brother Mose. Thanks again.
All right, it's 8:29. We take a break. We come back with more WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes.
When the job demands more, Milwaukee power tools are designed to handle the toughest jobs on the construction site. If it's speed, durability, and performance you need, Milwaukee is the perfect choice. For unstoppable power at an unbeatable price, make it Milwaukee. Nothing but heavy duty. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
In many ways, today sets a tone for the months ahead. The theme we unveil this afternoon will become the thread that connects our celebrations across every district, across every community, and across every generation.
We have different traditions, food, histories, but those differences don't divide us. Instead, they have become the story we tell together. And that story is what visitors fall in love with. Our barrier reef, ancient Maya sites, and rainforests attract visitors to our shores. But ask them what they remember most. The answer is almost always the same: the warmth of the Belizean people.
Every Belizean has a story. Every Belizean has something to contribute. Every Belizean, in both ways great and small, helped to shape this nation.
Sometimes, in the rush of daily life, we forget to be grateful. But let us remember, Belize remains a nation that can celebrate many things. Look at me. I am Belize. You are Belize. We are Belize. Let us carry this pride forward. Happy 45th anniversary, Belize.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lost a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
This is the general. They just coming again. Yeah, yeah. They just won. They just yo, yo. Hey. Take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right
It is a distinct honor to be here in Belize for the launch of the Caribbean Development Bank's Basic Needs Trust Fund 11th program, BNTF 11. For more than 4 decades, BNTF has stood as one of the bank's most visible and impactful instruments for community-based poverty reduction. Here in Belize, the legacy is clear. Over the past 25 years, BNTF has completed 79 sub-projects in vulnerable communities at an estimated cost of $23.79 million United States dollars. Through BNTF 11, we have begun a new cycle of investments. This investment of more than $5.2 million United States dollars represents far more than approved financing. It represents a renewed commitment.
BNTF has supported transformative investments in education, water and sanitation, community infrastructure, livelihoods, and social development. Through BNTF 11, we have an opportunity to build on that legacy by ensuring that our investments respond directly to the needs of our people, particularly the most vulnerable among us.
The new school building has made a huge difference for me and my classmates. The improvement to our school have made our learning environment cleaner, safer, and more comfortable. Thank you to the Caribbean Development Bank, the Social Investment Fund, the government, and everyone else who helped.
No one must be left behind. Not that child attending school in rural Toledo, not the farmer in Orange Rock, not the family in Corozal, not the communities that continue to face challenges accessing basic services.
Electrical. We've got the paints and the brush and light fixtures. That's for sure. We've got steel, cement, and tiles galore. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got windows and doors just for you. In our store. We've got sheetrock, plywood, and hardwood too. That's for sure. Tools for gardening in the great outdoors. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. And the bolts, so don't forget. And so much more. We've got service with a smile. That's for sure. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware variety. Everything. And quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. And builders hardware. Builders who build with a passion and skill. Go to builders hardware.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Bomb City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today? I'm so stressed out. Okay, I'm saying I help you right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay? Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
All right, so welcome back to the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Mose Hyde in the house is 8:40. On this Monday morning, the 13th of July 2026, the telephone number is 280-5848. Reminding you that next week, Friday the 24th of July, we're having our third barbecue sale right here. Make your order now, right? So you don't be left out. Many of you have not tried it. I don't know where to wait, pan. Just call in and put in your order. Krem, good morning, WB.
What's up, man? Mose.
Morning.
I said because I could proceed and plug this morning from a business move out next weekend, bro.
All right.
Okay. First of all, what I did at taxi, right, and tour guiding and stuff. Also coming up is family day visitation to the police and to our prison. And that will be on the 18th, which is this coming Saturday, for the convicted guys and females who I filed a shuttle service to and from the prison starting this Friday, the 17th. It's a long trip. Stereo, wait for you, let you do a business visit, and we return in the afternoon. So there will be 2 trips leaving Belize City. First one being 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. Also Saturday morning, leaving 8 o'clock and 10. It's a 6-seater van, so therefore you can only carry 6 persons. And it will be $30 round trip, so $15 each way to the Hyde prison. For whoever wants to go, you can call me at 601-7759. Say, book your seat early if you want to go on at 8 o'clock. This coming Friday or on Saturday morning, whichever.
Okay, so and how long are you giving the persons to you're going to be waiting there for them for how long, and then you come back down?
Okay, normal visiting on outside of family day. You know, you can be there a couple hours. So if you reach there early, if you check in, you could be there 2-3 hours up to about 11 o'clock. Depends on the crowd you'll meet which day.
All right.
Okay. So on family day, I'm a whole day thing. So whoever the book early, the amount of people I have, I could bring the first 6 down, whoever already, and then I go back up and pick up the other amount, whichever amount I have left.
All right.
You know. If we need more than 1 vehicle, yes, we can accommodate. If I have, like, you know, when from the day you have a group of people, the brothers, the start of work.
Are you doing pickups, or do they have to meet you somewhere? What's the?
Okay, there will be a meeting spot. If you want a special pickup, so then you know the cost coming more, say like a regular taxi run, which will be like a $10 extra upon that. But other than that, we do have a pickup on the road. So the roadway by in front of the taxi stand, by the barrel ground, I could pick up people on that road there. But, you know, it's determined where you live. Wherever you live, I can start maybe from Pongyard Bridge, if you meet me at the Pongyard Bridge, and we proceed from there and pick up here. You can meet me maybe Western Avenue or so if you're heading out that way. Some people come in from the Keys and want to go. So Pongyard Bridge, easy if you're coming off the boat. You can meet me by Pongyard Bridge, and then, you know, we go on and pick up wherever we need to get pick up and proceed to the Hyde prison. Okay, it takes about, if you've never been there before, it takes about 20 minutes, you know, for you to Hyde 17 miles, 15, 16 miles, and then you go in maybe another mile.
And you say your vehicle on a 6-seater, is it comfortable or
The Dodge Caravan has AC, very comfortable, very clean, up to date and everything. So, you know, that seats 6 persons plus myself, which is 7. So it's a taxi van, has green plate, so it's insured for everybody, my passengers and stuff. And with that, you know, like I said, this is something brand new, a service where it gets started up. It's a new starter to take visits to Hyde prison. Could be daily. You know, it depends on how the people respond. You know, you call me 601-7759. You can call me WhatsApp and get more information, the time and everything. I already put it out there. Visitation starts at prison 8 o'clock in the morning on a regular visiting days. on a regular visiting days. You're there for maybe an hour visit or half an hour visit, and your visit is over. On family day, it's an all-day thing. So whatever time.
So you're interesting. So you want this be your specialty. You want be the prison visit tour bus. That's what
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right to the point.
That's an interesting idea. Not to keep you much longer, but the idea is inspired by what? Why you take this particular niche?
Okay, I had this plan go back as far as 2000.
From 2000, you plan to become the prison tour bus champion?
Well, if the people respond positively towards it and support it, then yeah, I could provide the service. We could provide pickup wherever you're coming in from, or in Joak, sometimes it's...
So you've had a family member at the prison, or you've been at the prison? Like, why the whole thing with the prison with you?
Okay, I've been there, so I know the situation.
Okay.
Okay, but before I even gone to the prison, during time at the prison, I had this plan as far as back as 26 years ago, as far as back as 2000, on paper. So I just never started it. Maybe this is the right time.
Okay, bro. It's interesting. So what's your phone number again?
601-77-59.
All right. I got it.
Okay. So you can, anyone who's interested in going up to visit their loved one on Saturday morning for the family day. Okay, sometimes there are a group of people, so if you want that personal pick up the whole family, then we can accommodate. If we need a bigger vehicle, if we need 2 vehicles, that's not a problem.
That's not a problem. All right, bro.
Okay. You just got to call me and say what you want to do, and we accommodate with what you want to deal with and the pricing and everything like that.
Got it.
Per person, as it is, $15 each way. So that's $30. We carry you, we wait for you, make you do your thing. When you're ready to come down, you'll get dropped off back. Possibly at the same spot, you'll get picked up.
Boom.
If you want to get off home, then you know you can be there inside the city, a taxi run to get your personal drop off. Maybe you live back at your
and even though the call is a commercial call, you're doing a whole infomercial in the middle of the talk show, and I send no bill to you, okay? That one is on the house.
On the house. You're a big up friend, man. I'm a big friend.
All right, on the house. All right, bro. Respect.
Respect.
You never know how the thing goes. It's 8:48, man. We gotta take a break. We don't want to run out of time like we did last week. We kind of out of order last week, so we try to stay on time. We'll be back.
El evento de fútbol más grande del mundo por fin llegó y Smart te invita a vivir toda la emoción del mundial. Antes de que empiece cada partido, predice quién se lleva la victoria. Entre más predicciones hagas, más oportunidades acumulas. Suma un punto cuando le aciertes al equipo ganador y si le atinas al marcador exacto, obtienes hasta 4 puntos. La persona con más puntos al terminar el mundial se lleva $2,500 en efectivo. Y eso no es todo. También habrá premios semanales durante toda la competencia. Además, el líder de los cuartos de final se lleva un paquete completo para armar su Watch Party. Participa directamente desde la app de Smart por solo 50 centavos por participación. Las predicciones estarán disponibles del 1 de junio al 18 de julio del 2026. No solo veas el mundial, vívelo con Smart. Smart, bring people together.
Hello Belize, if you're looking for the perfect home air conditioner, then listen up. First, choose the right tonnage. Correct sizing means perfect cooling and much lower electricity bills. Now, look for efficiency. Gree uses AI-driven performance to optimize cooling and fight high energy costs. Lastly, don't just cool your air. Clean it. Demand health-focused air treatment and smart connected features. Get the global leader in smart home comfort. Contact us today to find your perfect Gree AC.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lost a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This is the general. They just coming again. They just won. They just yo. Hey, take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there. You're doing fine right there. You blow my mind right there. Take it low, 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 take it low. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah. 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 Give me more.
Every great job starts at Brothers Habet with the best supplies and the right support, including free delivery on site, so you can focus on the job. Brothers Habet, working with contractors since 1983.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
All right, we're done for today. I want to thank you for being here with us. Tomorrow morning, I will do it all over again. WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, of course. We are going to be right here at 6:30 once we got life, health, strength. Anything there that will make it happen. Also, we got to give thanks to the team, Larry G at Creme Radio, Pat Cliff up at XTV The Glue, and directing this morning, Mr. Holland Wagner. All right, Belize, stand strong, stand firm. For now, good!
Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, we gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize, voice our opinion, not place your calling, WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is a show, my people. Belize our hope, so to need less reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we're dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah. Love, respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the change.